Good morning and welcome to Write with Rachel. My name's Rachel and I'll be your guide today. Today our writing prompt is spin the wheel. If you're ready, go ahead and grab a journal, your computer, a sketch pad, your favorite voice app, or whatever tools you prefer to express yourself. When I was thinking about our spin the wheel prompt today, I was thinking about how there are many different types of wheels that we could spin. So today I thought, let's spin the wheel of fortune. In this envelope, I have written 5 different fortunes. So I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to choose a fortune and we'll use that to start our prompt today. I've mixed these up so I don't know which one I'm going to be selecting. And our fortune today is going to be money will find you. So our prompt for today is money will find you. Let's start by thinking about how we could take this into a creative writing direction. Let's say that we have a character, let's call her Helen. One day, Helen is walking down the street. She just had a great lunch where she got the fortune, money will find you. She kind of laughed to herself and she thought, well, wouldn't that be nice? But good chance of money just finding me. Money is something that you have to work hard for. It doesn't just fall into your hands. When she walks down the street, all of a sudden she sees something that catches her eye. And it looks to be some sort of bag, some sort of black velvet bag. Curious, she goes over and she takes a look, and inside there is indeed money. Quite a bit of money. It looks as if money has found her. But a moment later, she hears a voice telling her to drop the bag. She turns and sees a man with a gun. Now she's not so sure if she really wanted this money to find her or not. Let's say you want to take this in a journaling direction. You could journal about a time when money did find you. I was thinking about a time when my hot water heater went out right after I'd gotten paid for a freelance writing job. And wouldn't you know it, the price of the hot water heater was almost exactly the same as the cost of the check. I mean, the amount of the check that I received. If have you ever found money on the sidewalk? Have you ever received money in a birthday card? There's lots of different ways that money may have found you. Many of these ideas could also easily be worked into a creative writing prompt. If you'd like to make a list, you could make a list of all the different ways money could find you. You could make a list of different types of money that could find you. You could make a list of ethical considerations if money finds you, is it okay to keep it? Should you try to find the owner? You could also make a list of what you would do with your found money. In addition, I always also encourage you to consider the wild card option. For the wild card option, you can consider any sort of fortune, perhaps a fortune that you've received, something that you associate with a fortune. Maybe you'd like to write about one of the other fortunes in the envelope, which include never say never, your dream will come true, the sky is the limit, or stay chill. Plenty of different ways you can go with our spin the wheel prompt today. As always, I encourage you to go in the direction that seems the most interesting to you today. In a couple of moments, I'm going to ring the bell. This will signify the start of my writing process. For the first 5 minutes, I am going to be talking through how I interpret the prompt. After the first 5 minutes, I will switch to a silent writing time. You're welcome to join me at any time that you're ready. If you're listening to this on the podcast, you can take this time to make note of your ideas. You can jot them down, make a mental list, or you can speak them out loud. After our shared time is up, I'll ring the bell to signify the end of our writing time today. So if you're ready, then let's get started. So the story starts with our protagonist. We should give this person a name. Let's call this person Jackson. So Jackson, the fortune said that money would find me, and it was true almost right away. As soon as I left the restaurant, I found a shiny quarter on the street. I knew I couldn't buy much with it, but it was still money. Even if I found nothing else today, the fortune was still true. I turned to my best friend, Pete. Hey, mine came true. Maybe Yours will, too. Pete shook his head. No. He didn't believe in fortunes. He thought they were silly. In fact, he hadn't even read his fortune. He'd just eaten the cookie. We parted ways. But part of me really wanted to know. So, for some reason, I ran back inside and pretended that I needed to leave a bigger tip. I put a $10 bill, money leaving me, and grabbed Pete's crumpled fortune before the waitress whisked it away. And then I read it. Watch out for stars and cars and bars, it said, especially in places with cars. This clue made no sense, but I shrugged and I put it in my pocket anyway. This concludes the first 5 minutes of our writing time. I am now going to start our silent writing time. If you haven't started writing, I encourage you to do so now. And if you're ready, let's get started. And that's the end of our silent writing time. If you're in a good flow, I would encourage you to keep going. Here's how I finished my draft for this morning. So we have Jackson, who thinks, okay, it's cool. I found 25 cents. He goes back and he grabs his colleague's fortune, which says, watch out for stars in cars and bars, especially in places with tars. He thinks, oh, that's just silly. That afternoon at work, he's talking to his friend Pete, and he mentions that he has a date with the new girl named Lauren. And he says, well, where are you going to take her? And he says, oh, the outdoor concert at that new bar, where they just paved over the old football field. Instantly, Jackson thinks outdoor, stars, new bar, bars, where they just paved tar over the old football field. You can't go. His heart starts pounding. He starts feeling adrenaline. He almost feels weak. They start walking together towards the break room, and as if to further imply the fact that the fortunes are doing their job, he sees a $20 bill and picks it up off the floor. Why not? Says Pete. He hands Pete his fortune. Stars, bars, cars, stars. It's a warning, I told him. Pete just laughed. You're so weird. You went back in and got my fortune. Besides, it doesn't say anything about cars. It's a warning, I said. I showed him the $20.25. And that's where today's draft ends. If you'd like, you're welcome to share what you wrote today in the comments. But if you'd rather keep it private, that's fine too. I'd love for you to join me again tomorrow. I'll be posting a new writing session every Monday through Friday. Next Monday, we will be back to our 1+1 prompt. If you'd like to keep writing together, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for writing with me today.